Check this out. Arizona man accused of threatening to kill Trump nabbed after manhunt during former president's border visit. Apparently, Trump says he wasn't even aware the manhunt was going on. Also, apparently, I guess this guy is a pedophile. Is that correct?
He failed to register as a sex offender.
Oh.
So that could maybe be something else, but he's probably a pedophile.
Yeah, 66-year-old male.
It could be adult.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be, but like, you know, I don't know.
And then Trump was talking to a reporter in Arizona, and he says, "They don't want me standing here." Yeah, I'll just play the clip. This is actually it's kind of scary, but it's kind of funny.
Obviously, an assassin tried to kill you.
Yeah,
the
you know what? Can I tell you something?
Sure.
We're in danger standing here talking, so let's not talk any longer. No, I know about it, but they don't want me standing here. They don't want you standing here either. Have a good time. Thank you very much.
Beast mode.
I mean, this is kind of crazy because it's like a month ago, someone literally shot Trump in the head. The side of the head, I know, it just sounds crazier, but it was his ear. And the crazy thing, too, is how people think it was staged. They think that Trump set it up and it was like the shooter was intentionally aiming for his ear.
Well, you know, it's all these people who say, well, if you have someone robbing your house, just shoot the gun out of their hand. It's these types of people on
But apparently they did.
What do you mean?
The local police did shoot the rifle out of his
hand. Sure. But the broader point is, I'm sorry, if the corporate press was as concerned about this as they are about like climate change, like that would be a normal response. The fact that they kind of shrugged their shoulders and moved on is extremely disturbing to me. And I have Alex Jones's tinfoil hat on the wall in my house next to your beanie. You've seen it in my house.
I've seen it.
And I don't think errors of this magnitude are made lightly.
It's not possible. It's impossible.
I'm not a gun person, but I know enough if I saw that stage to scope out where the possible.
But it's not just that. It's that they have photos of the shooter walking around with the rifle.
Yeah.
So he was there, and they were like, "Oh, hey, look, that guy," and no one did anything about it.
Yeah, he doesn't look creepy at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
he had a gun,
right?
Immediately, just you stop the guy, but they did not. They let him do it.
It's not. I would say it's technically not impossible, but it is so unlikely that was just an oops.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It deserves an inspection.
I'm sorry, because
it is impossible.
Let's steel man this. If we're running a restaurant and you serve chicken and some kid goes to the hospital because the chicken was undercooked, we're freaking the hell out. And we're like, all right, we got to look through every step because this can never happen again. And that's the only thing we're talking about is how did this happen? What's our workflow? That doesn't seem to be the case here.
Yeah, this would be more like a kid goes to the hospital after eating raw chicken, which somehow affected him within 40 minutes. And then he like spazzes out, collapses, and we go, whoa, what happened? And then every member of the staff is like, well, we did see a guy walking around with a jar that labeled arsenic and he was spritzing it on the chicken, but we didn't do anything about it.
We fired the chef.
I'd be like, yeah, that wasn't an accident.
Right.
He came in and you guys, you are complicit.
Yes.
When your job is to make sure a guy doesn't come in with weapons to try and kill the president, and you release him from holding, you know there's a threat. People are screaming at come on. Okay, how about this? Let's try Michael's analogy. A kid eats raw chicken and then falls. No. How about let's just say he eats peanuts. Okay, he's allergic to peanut butter and he goes and he falls down. We're like, how did peanuts get in his food? This is crazy. And then the people you hired specifically for the purpose of making sure that this kid doesn't eat any peanuts.
Right. This is the peanut job.
We're like,
right. Yeah,
that's right. A guy came in carrying a big bag of peanuts. We noticed it and we said it was fine. People started screaming, he's got peanuts. He's going to put peanuts in his food. And we were like, don't worry about it. And then the guy walked over and shoved peanuts in the kid's mouth. That's how it happened. You'd be like,
right.
Were you in on it?
Yeah,
and then they say, well, we're investigating it right now. Like, we're looking into it. We'll get back to you on how this happened.
Investigate ourselves and found no wrongdoing.
I also want to add, we don't even need to use the peanut analogy. It's just getting convoluted. A guy was walking around with a rifle at Trump's rally and Secret Service was like, that's fine. I don't believe it. And here's the better part. Okay. And I mean that facetiously. When the guy was walking around with a gun and Secret Service was like, meh, so what? They didn't care. When the guy opened fire, they didn't even respond first. Local law enforcement did. Then Secret Service fired.
That's where the story gets really crazy.